Miss Unique Beauty in the building, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, tap that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of my new uploads. And if you have already subscribed, what's good, what's poppin', welcome back to my channel. The hair in today's video was sent to me by a company called Niseyo Hair on Amazon, and I am going to go ahead and do a quick unpackaging for you guys so that you can see exactly how the hair will come. Now, inside the packaging was a pamphlet about the hair and the company, and inside the bag you will receive 8 packs of hair, and also in the bag you will also receive a crochet needle. So if you guys do not have a crochet needle, you will receive one along with your hair. Now, the hair that they were nice enough to send me is the Boho box braids in the length 14 inches and in the color number 1. Also, in each pack of hair there is 16 strands. The cap that I'll be using in today's video is the Shake and Go Crochet Wig Cap with combs. This is my absolute favorite crochet wig cap to use whenever I'm making any type of crochet wig. This is what the loop is looking like at the top of the crochet box braid, and as you guys can see, it starts off with a twist, which makes it extremely easy to open and crochet the box braid onto the cap or onto your hair. Now, I absolutely love that they did that because sometimes it does not come twisted or with a loop, and you do have some time struggling with getting it open. So this company was really considerate when creating these box braids, and it makes it a whole lot easier to construct your wigs. Now, I'm beginning my first row with crocheting each of the box braids about an inch apart from each other, and I am going to be doing my staggering method with installing these box braids onto the wig cap. And the staggering method just means placing a box braid in between the box braid that you created in the previous row. Now, as you guys can see, it's also considered the brick layer effect as well, and you guys can see that right here on this back section of the cap. My goal for this back section is to install 2 packs of the boho box braids in this back section, and of course, when I am done completing the wig, if I do have any hair left over, I will go back in and fill in wherever I think needs some more hair. I do want you guys to also keep in mind that these are box braids, so even though they're medium-sized box braids, you still may have to add a little bit more hair in just to get the coverage that you guys will need when you guys are styling your hair. So for the time being, like I said, I'm going to only install 2 packs in the back section just so that I can make sure that I'm being well proportionate throughout the entire wig. And then once I'm done, I will go back in and fill in those extra strands wherever I feel it is needed. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish up this back section, and I'll be back to show you guys how I do the side section of this wig. Now, for the side section of the wig, I am going to do the same exact thing I did in the back section of the wig. The only difference is I will only be installing 1 bundle on this side section. And I'm beginning my box braids along the side section of the wig, and once I establish that baseline, I will then begin to do my staggering method by placing box braids in between the box braids that I created in the first row. And I'm going to do this all throughout this entire side of the wig. This is what this side of the wig is looking like after I went ahead and installed 1 complete pack of the hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the next side off camera, and then I'll be back to show you guys exactly how I installed the box braids in the front section of this wig. This is what the wig is looking like with only 4 entire packs installed into the wig. Now I'm going to go ahead and begin installing the top section. Now for the top section of the wig, I will be crocheting the box braids a lot closer together in the front. Reason being, this is where the wig will be styled the most. So you want to make sure that you have enough coverage in the front so that when you are styling your wig, you will not see any gaps or open spaces in the front section of the wig. So I am pretty much installing them a lot closer together, like really close to each other in the front, just so I can get that coverage. And of course, I am going to keep continuing to do my staggering method, going towards the top section of the wig all the way back. And my goal for this section is to install 2 bundles of hair into this top section. Now, if you guys do decide to create your own half wigs when making your crochet wigs, just keep in mind, take your time. There is no need to rush. If you are in a rush, do not make this wig. You want to do this when you have time, because you want to make sure that you're getting it done the correct way. I did also mention in my previous video that when I am crocheting any type of crochet styles onto my cap, I like to crochet through at least 2 to 3 holes on the cap to get the most security. This is what the completed wig is looking like. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the extra hair and use that to fill in the back section of the wig a little bit more. I do have about a pack and a half worth of hair left over, so now I'm going to use that to fill in. Now this is what the completed wig is looking like. As you guys can see, this wig is completely full. It is packed, jam-packed. There was more than enough hair to complete this wig for sure, and I still have 1 pack of hair left over, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do with that pack in just a few. This is the last pack of hair, and I'm going to go ahead and install it in the front section of my head, and I'm going to put 1 box braid at the beginning of each of the cornrows that I have on my head. And I have about 10 cornrows on my head, just for reference so that you guys know. I usually only do 8, but I do have 10 today. Now I am going to go ahead and crochet 1 box braid on each cornrow, and I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, and I'll be back to show you guys how to add the half wig in the back section of your head. Alright guys, this is what the finished product is looking like. Now I do have a few strands of box braids left over, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing with those as well. But now I'm going to go ahead and apply the half wig to the back section of my head, and I am applying it from back to front, and I'm going to pull the front section of that wig up as close as possible that I can get it to those box braids that I crocheted onto my cornrows. Now to secure this wig down a bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and use some bobby pins. Now because this wig is a little bit weighty, that's the reason why I'm using bobby pins this time. I usually don't use bobby pins, but this wig did have some weight on it, and I wanted to make sure that I was not going to have any type of slippage. So I did go ahead and use a few bobby pins to tack the wig down. I did go ahead and place about 3 to 4 bobby pins in the top section of the wig, and then I went ahead and placed 1 bobby pin on each side of the wig. Now you guys can add as many bobby pins as you would need if you guys decide to go this route, but I'm just letting you guys know exactly how many bobby pins I decided to add in for that added security. Now as you guys can see, I do have a little bit of a gap in the top section of the wig, but no worries, we are going to solve that problem by crocheting that extra hair that I have left over in that area. Another technique that I like to do when connecting the wig to my hair is I like to pass the crochet needle underneath my hair and then also underneath the band of the crochet cap and secure the box braid that way as well, and that also allows the cap to come up as far as possible in the front section of my head as well. So I do that a few times in the front just to get the cap to be extra secure on my head. Now this is what the wig is looking like installed onto my head, along with the box braids that I crocheted in the front section of my head. And as you guys can see, this install is fire, and I still have a few extra box braids left over that I can go ahead and install, but this hair is full enough, so I did not install them. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my slow-mo for you guys so that you guys can go ahead and check out this hair. In this video, I was able to show you guys how I installed the Niseyo Boho box braids in the length 14 inches and in the color number 1, doing the natural crochet hairline along with a half wig. I will go ahead and leave the link to this hair in the description box below, along with any discount codes so that you guys can go ahead and check them out. This company also does have a few different colors, so be sure to check those out as well. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below any questions that you may have, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye my beauties!